This is kind of a busy day for us. It's not uncommon to do about 4 flights in a 24-hour period. I believe we've done 4 flights in about 12 hours so far.
In all areas of the state?
All areas of the state, cross-section of patients, adult, pediatric, and neonate, trauma, and medical.
For 15 years, AirCare, the University of Mississippi Medical Center's air ambulance service, has transported critically ill Mississippians to the state's only Level 1 trauma center in Jackson.
Over those 15 years, we've transported over 13,000 patients and flown over 1.7 million miles, all safely, and provided great care to our patients.
And you have a new addition to the fleet.
We do. Behind me is the brand new aircraft that we got a few months ago, a EC-145, new paint scheme, new interior, much greater patient capabilities than what we had previously. So we're really excited to have that addition.
We cruise typically around 125 knots. Our crew is a single pilot, a nurse, and a paramedic. And our service area is the entire state. Typically, we can go out about 130 miles without fueling and make it back here, and that's a factor in the middle of the night because it's just hard to find fuel.
One of the biggest differences with this aircraft from many of the others that are available in the state is the size of the aircraft. We can work very comfortably with actually 3 medical crew in the back if necessary, up to 2 patients and 1 flight. The capability for us to fly in marginal weather, we were able to fly instruments, instrument flight rules, so when other programs are grounded for weather, we're still up and at them and keeping the patients moving.
With 2 helicopters, one based in Jackson at the medical center and the other in Meridian, the AirCare crew includes 8 pilots, 11 registered nurses, 12 paramedics, and 4 mechanics. And 15 years after the service began, 4 of the original crew remain on staff and in the air.
I didn't like flying, and I sure didn't like flying in a helicopter, and just hearing the blades go or the helicopter start up, my heart would beat fast, and I was hyperventilating on several of my first flights. And I did have to develop a sense of trust and in my coworkers and in the pilots, and I did. And once I did, and I knew, my boss kept saying, Cathy, we have to do what's best for the baby. And I thought, if you're going to do this job, which I love to do in newborn transport, I absolutely loved it. If I was going to continue to do it, I needed to get used to flying and develop that trust. And so eventually I did.
We've grown over the years. We started primarily as what's called inter-facility transfers, taking patients from hospital to hospital, primarily back to the medical center. And we've expanded over the years to now we do more scene flights to where we can support local EMS, ambulance providers, to where we can get patients back to the medical center or to other hospitals in much less time and provide a higher level of care.
The difference between with and without a helicopter program is indescribable, really. Basically, we're taking a flying ICU to the patient, to the outside hospital, and bringing that patient in that ICU setting back to university.
Are you excited to have the new helicopter?
Oh yeah, very.
It's really something for the babies.
It is. It's much bigger. It's a nice, very nice.
Roomier.
Yes.
Able to get to all your stuff, which is real important to a nurse.
Does it take a special person to be a member of the AirCare crew?
Yeah, it does. Someone who likes to think out of the box, who is not afraid to take charge of situations that may change daily. It takes, obviously, someone who likes working in close quarters, day in and day out, and working very closely with your partner and your pilot.
I would imagine there's not a lot of turnover.
No, we've got a very stable workforce.
I've been a flight nurse here with AirCare for 12 years now. It's actually why I went to nursing school. I was fortunate enough to get a position here, and it's been a great 12 years. Look forward to 13, 15, 20 more.
What do you like about it?
The most would be the difference that I see us making in the community every day. We have lots of opportunities to make a difference, whether it's taking the resources of university to outside hospitals or to the roadside, and then we supplement what has already been started with the other teams out there, help stabilize the patients and rapidly transfer them back here to UMC or where their level of care would be located. I feel like we've gained a lot of respect over the years, and it's very humbling too, because every time we show up somewhere, we've got to be on top of our game and do what we know is best for those patients out there.
To learn more about AirCare, go to umc.edu.